is Sister Anita. Well, I'm gonna talk about a short testimony of my life. Right now, I'm in my late 60s, but it has to do with different churches that I've had experiences in. Now, I can't say all of them, but there was a few that I can bring up now. I remember when I was a very young child, I might have been 3 or 4 years old, but I remember it vividly. My grandmother took me to this little church, and it was a sanctified church. And I'm telling you, the whole building was rocking. The church had people playing all kind of instruments and drums and tambourines and guitars. Now I realize where the world got its music from, the Holiness Sanctified Church. I mean, the whole building was rocking. The people were playing the instruments. If you read Psalms, I think it's Psalms 150, how it tells you to praise the Lord with the instruments. King David had his musicians, and he just had everything just set up. And it reminds me of that. And that's what I really remember. And I was a very small child. But I know I've gone to other churches as I've as I grew up and gotten older. But I saw a documentary a few years back, and the documentary was about the Sanctified Holiness Church, and they called themselves Israelites. And when I first saw Hebrew Israelites that's on the corner, and they reminded me, I looked at they reminded me of some of the Sanctified Holiness preachers, because they would go on the corners and preach like that. But the only thing is, they started cussing. So I said, well, no, they're not the holiness preachers. But it's really it's ironic, because some of the first holiness churches, holiness sanctified churches, they call themselves Israelites. And so I'm with a group of people that are Israelites too, but they have the model of first Christians, which were at Antioch, followed the apostles' doctrine. And so, it's just like regular church. You got the real sincere people that are really for the Lord, and you got the hypocrites. But all the years, I'm still here. The Lord still got me here. But I'm looking at, it's like the same stuff is still going on. And I just wish that Christians and those that call themselves Israelites by blood, I wish they would come together. Because see, that's what Jesus said. He said, Jew and Gentile coming together, making the new man. But what I see now is that falling away that the Revelation talks about. That's most of what I see now, and the virus is all in the middle of it. And there are different things. There are people that have chosen not to come back to the church or drop out of churches. It's just a lot of stuff going on. And I also see judgment, So, only thing I can say is we gotta get to the Lord, whoever you are. Call on Jesus. If you call him Jesus, he know who you're talking about. If you call him Yeshua, he knows who you're talking about. As long as you're calling on the Son of God, our Messiah, one that died and rose again for us, shed his blood. So I just want to mention that. I hope you get something out of this.